Hi guys, so it's been a while since I've made a video. Between being lazy, changing my character, and getting a new phone, there's been a lot of different stuff here. So I came up here for a two-handed weapon test involving element and type. So I went ahead and typed and put an element on some weak weapons, just so they'll all be the same. So after reading a comment, I didn't even fully know myself, but this will also give proof regardless. It's that if you're using two-hand, the offhand doesn't really matter on weapon or on type or element. So we're just going to be watching for crits here. So as it goes down, I'm going to go ahead and write down the numbers that happen for both wind shot and fire beat. Mostly fire beat because it's a fire type and my main hand is fire also. So those were 2781 for wind shot. This is the test currently with just singular. 1596 for fire beat. So now we're gonna add the wrong type. So for the type mismatch, aqua and earth, so that neither the element or type is right. And we're testing on Impus because they're demon type. The primary is demon. So 1594 for crit with fire beat. So that means damage went down by what, 2? I don't know, I'll have to add in the numbers later, so yeah, definitely 1594 for crit. Just running around hitting some extra stuff just to make sure that there's no kind of differential like numbers. Alright, so that was wrong type, wrong element. Now we're changing to right type, wrong element. 1594 was our last crit number. Getting crits is a real pain in the ass with wrong weapons and the fact that I've moved all my stuff over to my Revenger. I'll make a video about that shortly. Probably should have typed it for whatever these worms are. $17.16. So from 1594, what is that? That's 6. That's 122 damage. Still, like I said, just gotta hit a few more things just to make sure that it's still correct. 1716, 1716. These mobs are level 19. I don't have a bunch of decks anymore because, like I said, I moved all my stuff to my other character, but this is ridiculous. So I'm trying to keep killing stuff in this area just so everything remains same leveled. After the level scaling updates, I'm not so sure that they even change anywhere on the map, but just so long as I can keep everything the exact same, my luck, I'll get a status difference. Oh, you've been online for 5 minutes, here you go, +1. Just one crit, damn it. It's really crazy how much they changed the levels though, because this floor used to be like, what, level 58 mobs? Like, it's definitely better this way, but I don't know, it's just crazy. Big difference. Looks like we're working with 2992 and 1716. Yeah, okay, so that's good on that. So it is a little bit stronger with same type so far, but we're still with mismatched elements. Because we already know that the same type is a bit stronger, I'm not going to put an element on the wrong typed weapon, just the correct typed one, so we can see how much of a difference that makes, if there is one at all, because from what people keep saying, there's no difference whatsoever. So, just gonna go ahead and go back to base, throw this fire on this offhand, and go back up and test it. So while we're down here, another thing that I'd like to point out is people, I don't even know, they keep buying into the fact that, say I have a, damn it, what's that thing called? Near death? Nightmare. It's called a nightmare. So a level 100 rod is called a nightmare. And then another version is called Sorrowware. Sorrowware has the higher max, and Nightmare has the lower max. So even if you say you started with a Nightmare and then later on you bought a Sorrowware, those aren't going to make you weaker because they're different. What's actually going to happen is you're going to get stronger. The two weapons are averaged, and Sorrowware has higher, meaning you started with a lower number, and after averaging you'll have a higher damage amount. If you started with the Sorrowware and added the Nightmare, if you had no second weapon to begin with, you'll still be stronger. But ooh, that's definitely a noticeable difference already. Sorry, we'll come back to that other part of that talk. So I can see visibly those damages went up by 100 just by hitting these mobs without crit. 1873. So for crit damage with fire beat, correct elements, both the same now, correct type, we're looking at 1594 versus 1873. That's almost a 300 damage difference. So yeah, 300 damage is a really good amount. So with 300 damage, that makes up a really large portion of my damage I have right now, and it will scale as you get stronger because the damage from element and type isn't an actual fixed amount of damage. It doesn't just give you 100 attack or any of that. So really this video was to prove not an exact percent increase, but the fact that offhand dual two-handed makes a very large difference. Thanks for staying around after like months of me not being around, and I'll be posting way more. See you around, guys. Have a good one.